Hey guys, how's it going? May 24th, 2021. And Emmett's here.
Hello.
And I think we got all the ticks off ourselves now.
Yay.
Um,
These chicks are annoying.
Unfortunately, they say this happens with pretty much every drone pilot. That
Yeah.
this is bound to happen if you fly your drone enough, which we fly it quite a bit. And we have had a good crash. We don't know where the drone is. I shouldn't say that. We know where the drone
We
is,
didn't know what we were
but
up there.
here's the thing. So I, the very last flight of the weekend, I was flying over some regular lands out by Port Robinson. I call them regular lands. It wasn't necessarily private property. I think it was
Canal
canal
Lands.
lands. Yep. And
531 was coming.
5:31 was coming. It was going to be the last train we were going to take before we headed off.
Yeah, gotta go home, do the review.
Yep, get all the data and everything, and there's a lot of data on this drone. So,
Yeah.
fortunately, there's no rain in the forecast, and the temperatures are going to be warm. I didn't like leaving it out there, but unfortunately, I didn't have much of a choice because from what I could tell, at first we weren't too sure if I got taken down by a bird or if I hit a tree. It was, to my surprise, I think I was raising elevation, and I was lower than I thought I was. And sure enough, this is what happens when you go backwards and you're looking in a spot. And I've done it. I've done it tons of times. I knew where I was, but I didn't know exactly where I was.
That's the lesson learned.
And well, the lesson learned, if I had been just a little bit more cautious.
Yeah.
We had plenty of time. We weren't rushing.
No.
This wasn't anything. So here's the issue. The phone it doesn't have a SIM card in it, so I didn't have Wi-Fi or any of the things that you normally have that could assist you. I also lost communication with the drone after impact. I went into what I felt was the area and we identified some trees that we thought may have taken it out. But I think we went right for the tallest trees. Some of them were in some pretty heavy brush. I looked. I could not find them.
Got some ticks on us, too.
Ticks on us. Yeah, I had about good 8 ticks on me. Emmett had...
Two.
How many?
Maybe 2.
Oh, you had 2. Yeah, you weren't into the thick stuff as bad as I was. Like, I really went into the thick stuff to try to find it. But it's... The good part is, when we got home, it was kind of weird because, like, find your drone does not work. If you lose contact with the drone, it's done. So what had happened? I hadn't even begun recording yet. I was getting in position, and then all of a sudden, something happened, and I didn't know what had happened. It all happened at once suddenly, and I could tell I was near a tree. I figured I hit it, but I wasn't too sure if I was just near a tree, and because there was some birds that were nesting, apparently, or we were wondering if they were protective or not, and maybe that's what happened. I've had some what I'd call close contacts with birds, which is a little scary because I know has been some recorded sightings of birds taking down drones. And
Particularly the minis.
what's that?
Particularly the minis.
Yeah. So I mean, I look at it like, I mean, I have the warranty thing on it, which gives you like 3, but the thing is I want to recover the drone and then see what kind of damage it is. And I think I already had a gimbal that was already lost a little bit of one setting on it, or one of the clips on it from another stupid accident. Now that one was a stupid accident. That was when I was flying in sport mode at very low level and in the snow of all places, but it was fine. And
It never really caused that much of an issue. In fact, I think it got fixed a little bit.
It didn't.
It was sideways a bit, and it never. It kind of fixed into.
Well, it was. I think that's what damaged the gimbal. But yeah, so this one, I'm more interested in getting the card back because we had a very good weekend.
Saw some stuff.
We got the footage of 9/11. We were at the former Atlas Steels today. What else were we? There was some other stuff today. Today was some
we
good
had Oleo
stuff.
today. We caught CN 562.
Oh yeah,
Oleo.
562 was switching Oleo, and I was like, oh man.
The other day we caught a CP meet with 911. We caught a
Yeah,
CN meet with
there
911. We caught CN go on to track 99. We caught.
No, well, I
911
mentioned
track 99.
all that yesterday because I was planning on showing it tonight, and we were looking forward to it, and this was the last train we were going to take of the entire long weekend, and then
Atlas was very interesting.
So
If we get it back.
I need to find the drone.
Yeah.
The good news is I think it is actually in a more open area than I thought it was. It's identified the last location. What happens with the Wi-Fi is because you don't have a map, it doesn't show you a map. So I couldn't use a satellite map. I couldn't figure out where the hell it was pointing it to. Every time it said it was at this location and pointing to it, it really wasn't adding up to what it was telling me. So I really didn't understand it. I would be turning around one time. Sometimes the GPS worked. Other times it didn't. It was really weird. I just couldn't seem to get myself it was leading me to the Welland River, which there's no way in hell it was in the Welland River.
No, we were not near there.
No. So
it was really quick too because we put it up and then within a minute it was down.
Yeah.
I didn't know what happened.
I was waiting for
the train.
I was getting in position. Getting in position, and I believe I was backing up. I backed up right into it.
Yeah, and it kind of sucks, but I think we'll be able to recover it.
Don't hold your breath.
No, I'm not. But I
I believe we've identified the tree according to the data on the last known location.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't have access to the logs, or at least we don't think we have access to the logs because I believe the logs are embedded on the drone.
I'm not sure. But
I'm not sure either, but the bottom line is I don't have possession of the drone right now. It is what it is.
Devil spending a night in the woods.
Yeah, so I'm going to get it tomorrow evening, early on, right after supper or so, and then I think we'll take pizza, and then we'll go right over there and take the pizza with us and see what we can get ourselves into, anyways. But it sucks.
It sucks, yeah.
It sucks, but it's not the end of the world.
No, it's not the end of the world.
If I can't get the data, I mean, the good part is I've been doing stuff on the YouTube, and this is just kind of implanted more and more that I need to put this stuff on YouTube. However I put it on YouTube, I need to put it on YouTube.
Yeah, we need to get it onto the hard drive too. I feel.
Yes.
And that's something that's another lesson that we've learned from this.
Yeah, because we had stuff from, you say March was the latest that we had.
March was the latest that we had. Shit. I don't know when we started doing these.
Let me just take a quick look here before you go up. And
we put in some of the March stuff, so it's not like direct March. It was we're in
where was I on the C drive here? Where am I?
I don't know.
Drone images.
Basically.
Okay, that's 2020.
Yeah, some of the other stuff. But 262.
March 21st.
March 21st, so late into March.
Okay, so that's the first day. First day of spring.
We have everything documented since March break. March break was our vacation. We had since Belleville, Toronto. I think we've had everything documented.
So 262 is the latest. Did we skip it? We skipped a few here though, right here.
Yes, we did skip a couple.
So somewhere in March 17th.
I hope that's not March break.
Yeah, it might be. Why? Belleville.
Yes, that's Belleville.
Belleville. Belleville. We did a lot of online stuff. We put a lot of that up online.
I think since Belleville and Toronto, we have documented every single thing. On
what about eDrive?
It's not on the eDrive.
None of it's on the eDrive?
None of it. All of it's in drone images, and the other one we have a data card here.
Oh, okay.
That has everything before 76.
Or after. Do we have stuff after?
No, 75 and down. Everything after everything.
Oh, it's everything before.
Yeah.
Everything before is on the cards.
Yeah. Everything before 76 is on the cards.
Okay, so this is. So we basically lost 2 months of backup data, and now whatever's on the YouTube is it.
Unless we can recover it.
Unless we can recover it. So I will provide an update tomorrow night. Lesson learned.
Yeah. If we don't recover, it's not the end of the world.
It's not the end of the world.
It sucks and all.
Yeah. What can you do? Some people say, you're too brave to it, and blah blah blah, and all this other stuff. I don't regret anything. The only thing I regret is not getting the data off, and probably just trying to be a little bit more careful, a little bit higher up. I've been so focused at trying to get a little bit lower into getting into the right position for the trains that I think it's much safer. It's safer to go higher. It really is, and that's something that they taught. They'll teach you. Any video will teach you long before. The higher you go, the safer you are.
Yeah.
And the problem.
If you have a place where you can see yourself really low.
Yeah.
And you can see around you, and it's going to be a really good shot. Yes, definitely, because it looks better. It's cooler.
Yeah.
But as far as if you can't see your drone, if it's not there, it's better to be higher.
It's better to be higher
because
up.
You won't run into wires. You won't run into trees. You won't run into cars. You won't run into trains.
And I mean, I've had close calls. Don't get me wrong. I know I've had close calls before.
Yeah.
So.
In
fact, this weekend.
Earlier this weekend, I thought you ran into something. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
You almost ran into a wire a couple times too, and I was like, ugh. But most of the time we were watching, and we look up and we see it, and we're like, oh, well, no. But if we weren't watching, if we were far away from that incident, we would have run right into those wires, right into that tree. We wouldn't have seen that. And the exact same thing would have happened. That's why I'm thinking that being lower down is better when it's closer around you. Mm-hmm. And generally speaking, that's really all you need. All you need when you're lower down is to be closer around you.
Mm-hmm. No, of
generally
course.
Speaking.
Generally, if you're lower down, yeah. But in this situation, to get the angle that I wanted, I wanted to be above the canal lands, and I obviously, loss of thought. I don't know what happened. Backing up is the worst thing you can do unless you have visual.
Yeah. And or you're high enough up.
Or you're high enough up. Yep. And in this case, it shocked me.
Crashed the drone. Your side for saying like, well, I crashed the drone. I remember exactly what you said, and they were like, well, crap. But it was interesting. Yeah, that's for sure. But
yeah. And it could have been a lot. Put it this way: if I don't find it, I don't find it. If I do find it, it could have been a lot worse because there was swamp, or I don't know what you call it. It was like a muskeg. Yeah, there was a lot of muskeg. I believe I'm higher up. So the good part is I almost cleared everything.
You were close, yeah.
But we were focusing on one of the higher trees, and we should have focused on one of the smaller trees closer to the...
We never thought about...
No, I don't know, but we were probably around it. Were we that close?
We were probably really close.
Oh, Jesus.
That was one
but we
of the
couldn't,
only trees.
Even when we were up there, I could not connect. I tried connecting a few times, and it just would not connect, so... I'm thinking it either shut itself off immediately or it's damaged pretty bad, which is fine.
Either that or the battery came out a bit.
It's possible.
It's possible the battery could have folded before the drone did.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
All I'm hoping, the state of the drone may not be good, and that's something that
I can live with the drone. I can live with the drone being a loss.
I want the data card.
That would be nice.
That would be nice.
That'd be nice.
And if we don't have it, it's not the end of the world.
No,
but I
we had some good
like
stuff. We really had some good stuff this weekend.
This
It's
weekend
a shame.
Was great.
It's a shame.
Yeah, it really is a shame. Atlas was awesome. Olio was great.
Mm-hmm. Well, we got the memories.
Yep. Yeah, and I think that's what most important.
And to everybody, I mean, and to that conductor on CP who was, who, you know, just hang in there. Just keep checking with me. You know, if I can recover it tomorrow, I will definitely, one way or another, I will report tomorrow. I'm either going to find it tomorrow or I'm not. At this, you know, I'm going to give it one shot. If I can't find it tomorrow, then that's it.
If we can't find it, we're not going to find it.
I'm not going to even look again. It's not worth.
It's going to rain Wednesday anyways.
Yeah.
By then we'll be screwed over.
So we got one chance tomorrow, and that's it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. I don't think it is what it is.
No, it is what it is.
I've got my money worth with this drone, anyways.
Yeah, and that's the way I look at things. That's the way to look at expenses. Mm-hmm. If you've already got your money out of it, losing it is not the worst thing.
It's not the end of the world.
Because what's the point of enjoying it so much if you fear losing it so much? Like
no.
That's the thing. Yeah. You can't worry about those kinds of things.
Okay, guys. So that's the update. That's it for now. Hopefully, I'll have an update tomorrow night sometime and better news.
Yeah.
So, give me a good luck if you can, or tell me what an idiot I am. I don't give a rat's ass. Whatever. Anyways,
do what you want.
Do what you want. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Thanks for the likes. Anyways, I do appreciate it. Anyways, guys, have a good one. We'll talk to you later. Take care.
Bye.
Okay. We got that. Yay.